Hey yo, have you seen this?
This bro caught my last video and decided to call me ignorant because I asked the question why data centers can't just use reverse osmosis to create more water. Honey, if you only knew how right I actually was. You're playing checkers with the official science and I'm out here trying to find the source code. Let's talk about these millions of gallons of water that they pull every single day. So the textbook answer is that they need it for what's called evaporative cooling to stop the scaling. And that's that crusty white mineral buildup that's going to choke the pipes. But why did they even need that much cooling? That's because the data centers aren't just storing your cloud photos. They're like the motherboards for this entire reality, and they're hardwired, like plugged in directly to the sun planet. Yeah, you heard me. That star in the sky, it's a high voltage reflective sphere. And when you plug a planetary power core into a localized grid, the heat isn't just hot, it's this molecular meltdown. And this is where the RO comes in. They're not just filtering water, they're performing a biological data wipe. So by forcing millions of gallons through those membranes, they strip the water of its memory, if you will, and its minerals, because minerals act like tiny antennas that would pick up the sunflux raw frequency and fry the hardware. They're creating null water. Now, that isn't about consuming a resource, I guess. It's about a multiplication loop. They take that purified empty liquid and cycle it at such a high velocity that it creates a thermal vacuum. So, I mean, you can call me ignorant if it helps you sleep. But while you're worrying about the plumbing, I'm watching them scrub the atoms of the planet just to keep the skylit from flickering. I really didn't trip over my words per se, I just bypassed your firewall. And if you guys really want to trip out, next time the sun is out, look at the sun, close your eyes, and tell me what you see.
After watching that video, I was on a 2-day hiatus, binge researching everything I could on water and memory. And guess what ChatGPT told me? That there's no such thing as water holding memory at all. That it's unprovable, that it can't be tested. We all know by now that the human body is comprised of 40 to 60% water. And we, the human beings, have thoughts and emotions and everything else that exists in our own biofield. Everything that exists in our biofield is our consciousness. What are the odds that you go to convey all the information that was presented in that video, go to ChatGPT, only for ChatGPT to come back and say, it's all fringe, it's all conspiracy, it's all cap. There is no such thing as water holding memory. Yeah,
Here is water memory. You can do this experiment yourself just by showing an image to water for around 30 seconds and then freezing the water, and you will see a reflection of the image you showed it. This proves that water holds memory. It has consciousness. This is because water can change its structure depending on the vibrations it comes into contact with. This is where things start to get a bit crazy with words. Placing the word schizophrenia in water and then freezing it shows this image of a double-faced person. This proves that water is intelligent and is reacting to vibrations of the words. Now that you understand this concept, what do you think happens when you are drinking Monster Energy, or with cans which imprinted the word of death? You are drinking crystallized water with the imprinted vibration of death. You are filling 70% of your body, which is water, with the vibration of death. Tap water is mixed with sewage and all sorts of toxins inside of these facilities. Although they may remove some of the toxins from the water, the crystallized vibration of this water is still very bad. The ancients didn't just build beautiful water fountains for no reason. They had a purpose of moving the water so that it restructures the vibration of the water. Water is basically the internet of the earth. It has consciousness and intelligence.
this is just a little nudge within me, but my question is this. Since we are comprised mainly of water, and inside of the water, we are consciousness, and so is the water within us. And they're trying to strip the very memory out of water, which is basically the memory out of creation, which is us, the walking, talking version of Mother Nature. Does this mean that they're trying to strip the memory from all consciousness of humanity? In the sense where they're trying to create a clean hard drive wipe of our minds and everything that we know, and erase everything that's within our consciousness. to make us into a node for the machine, for the AI, stripping us of our individuality, of our own identity, and everything else that we are, for the sole purpose of uploading our consciousness into the Internet of Things? Am I reaching? What do you think? Spam your thoughts in the comments below.